Prince Alden and Princess Seraphina were twins, both worthy of the throne. The king gave them a challenge: whoever proves their wisdom will rule. Alden rode into battle, proving his strength. Seraphina walked among the people, listening to their struggles. One day, a beggar asked them both for help. Alden gave him gold. Seraphina gave him work in the palace garden. When the time came to choose a ruler, the king smiled. Strength protects a kingdom, but wisdom helps it grow. He placed the crown on Seraphina's head. Alden bowed, realizing that true leadership isn't just about power, it's about building a future for others. One frosty morning, Clara stumbled upon an old mirror at a market. The seller warned, it shows true beauty, but only to those who help others. Intrigued, she bought it. At home, she gazed into the mirror, expecting to see herself radiant and flawless. Instead, her reflection was dull and plain. Disappointed, she set it aside. The next day, Clara helped a lost child find his way home. Later, when she glanced at the mirror, a soft glow appeared around her reflection. Curious, she began doing more, feeding stray animals, helping an elderly woman with her bags, and offering kind words to strangers. Each act of kindness made her reflection shine brighter. By year's end, her reflection was filled with warmth and light. She realized true beauty comes from the kindness we show. Once, a young prince dreamed of being a great king. He thought ruling meant gold, power, and grand speeches. One day, while visiting a village, he saw a poor farmer struggling to pull his cart from the mud. The prince called his guards. Help him, he ordered. The farmer smiled weakly. Thank you, your highness. But sometimes, true leaders don't just command, they lead by example. The prince frowned, but rolled up his sleeves. Together, they freed the cart. The farmer bowed. You've shown strength, not just in your arms, but in your heart. When the prince became king, he ruled with kindness, earning the love of his people. He learned that true greatness isn't about power, it's about serving others.
In a grand kingdom, the king's only son, Prince Arion, was lost in a storm as a baby. The heartbroken king searched for years but never found him. Meanwhile, a humble blacksmith named Leo grew up in a small village, unaware of his true identity. One day, he saved an injured knight, who noticed an old royal pendant around Leo's neck. Where did you get this? The knight asked, stunned. My father gave it to me, Leo replied. The knight knelt. You are the lost prince. Leo was brought to the castle, where the king, with tears in his eyes, embraced him. But Leo hesitated. Was he meant to be a ruler? Then, he realized true kingship wasn't about blood, but heart. He accepted his destiny, not as a prince, but as a leader who truly understood his people. Sometimes, greatness isn't inherited, it's discovered. Mickey always thought happiness came from big things: winning races, getting new gadgets, being the best. But one day, he learned otherwise. At lunch, Mickey noticed a boy sitting alone, staring at his empty tray. Without thinking, he slid his extra sandwich across the table. You can have this, he said. The boy's eyes lit up. Really? Thanks. He ate quickly, smiling between bites. Mickey expected nothing, but as they talked, he found himself laughing more than he had in weeks. Walking home, he realized something: happiness wasn't about winning or having more. It was about moments like this, where a simple act of kindness filled the heart more than any trophy ever could. And that day, Mickey felt truly happy.